Hi, water signs. This is your elemental water reading for May 2019. This is your general reading. I'm going to be using the Fantastical Creatures Tarot, clarifying with the playing cards. I may use the Sibyllus if I need to. You will get an opportunity to wrap this reading up with an angel answer card. I would like to ask you to do me a large favor and go back and look at the first, I want to say 3 to 5 minutes of the elemental earth reading, because I talked about all of the planetary aspects that are happening right about now. And those are important for you to know. I don't remember everything I said, so that's why I'm asking you to go back and look at that. But also, you should always go and look at the other elementals anyway to see if the story matches your moon and or your rising sign, or if it, or if you're dealing with somebody of a different elemental sign. You can look at that and see maybe what might be going on with them. What I will like to say to you is that I am running a $10 discount off on the 1 hour reading. This is available to both members and non-members of the website. So members simply log in, go to the members lounge, and go down to the tarot products. The link is there. For non-members, you simply go over to the website by clicking on the eye over there. You go to the tarot reading section on the main menu, click that little pull down arrow, and you will see it'll say sales 60-minute reading. Okay. Also, website members, don't forget you have the members rewards program. So this is where if you refer a friend or family for either a reading and or for a reading, if you refer them for a reading, you get a free reading of equal value. Okay. If you refer someone and they purchase a membership, then you get some extra time on your membership. Okay. You can look into that by logging in and going under the What's Hot section of the membership link. If you want to forward that over to somebody, simply click the link. When the page comes up, copy and paste that particular, URL into an email, and they can go in and click on it themselves, okay? And there's instructions on how it works. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and get directly into the reading. I've already done some meditation on your element, which is the water sign. This is a general reading. It will not resonate with everyone. That requires a personal reading. And when you get a personal reading with me, I use your birth date and your sun signs only. And the birth date, let's say you want to read about your boyfriend or whatever. Give me his birth date and his sun sign, and then I can pinpoint you in the collective and give you more specific information. That's how the personal readings work for me. That's the way I conduct them. My turnaround time is 24 to 72 hours after you have booked and submitted your payment. And then you get to download and keep that video and watch it over and over again as many times as you like. So again, you can click on that eye and go over there to the website. I have, if you don't want the $10 off, I've got readings all the way from 20 minutes to 90 minutes, okay? And longer. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and lay the cards. I will read these meanings of the cards to you and show them to you. We have the Ten of Pentacles. So there's a changing situation here. Now, I don't know if this is a financial situation or a familial situation. The Ten of Pentacles will sometimes show up when there is, you've been working in a company for a long, long time. Whatever this thing is, it's a changing energy because it's a 10. There's the Seven of Pentacles. Already we've lost 3 pentacles. There's the Tower card. So definitely something completely unexpected or out of your control. This may be some kind of financial loss, okay? There's the Hermit. The Three of Wands. Well, I dare say that makes perfect sense, okay? I'll explain that in a minute. Six of Pentacles. Okay, so from the 10 to the 7, we lose 3 pentacles. So this could be some kind of new kind of thing that you're working on, or that you're trying to build. You're trying to restructure something, perhaps. we see that maybe something completely collapses, then you take a break. There's some rest that you need so you can recharge your batteries and get back into the fray, because then we come back to the 6 of Pentacles. So from the 10 to the 7 of Pentacles is 3 Pentacles. But then from the 7 to the 6, there's an Ace that's there. From the 10 of Pentacles to the 6 is 4 Pentacles. And 4s always represent some kind of stability, security, a safe and secure time period. But also it could be about some kind of stagnant situation. Okay? The Moon card. Now we are coming up on our first new moon. And typically, even though I read these readings out, I do it for the whole month. Basically, a tarot card reading is good for about 2 weeks. You don't want to go any further than that, because then you allow too much chaos to come in. So this could be between, let's say, the last full moon that we had, which was in Libra, for the month of April, which was significant because the full moon of March was also in Libra. Now we're coming up on the new moon. So although I'm saying this is for May, this could fall between a complete moon cycle, from one full moon to the new moon to the new moon, from a full moon to a full moon. That's a month cycle. Okay. There's the Emperor. There's an Ace of Cups. And look at that, an Ace of Pentacles. So this ends with some possibilities, okay? I'm not gonna can't make any promises, because aces are only opportunities. Isn't that interesting? Now I do feel for some of you there may be some kind of undercurrent where you're not exactly sure perhaps what is happening. So the Emperor comes out to say, be rational, be logical. Don't be all highly emotional, because when full moons come across, full moons are like D-days. Things happen that you don't see, that you don't know what the outcome or the long-term outcome is going to be. So if you've got to make a decision, you want to wait three days after the full moon, 3 days before the full moon. I don't know if this is a new moon coming in. This might be talking about some kind of timing. The moon in Aries, that's what Emperor represents. Let me see what's underneath the deck. There's the 9 of Pentacles. 9 to the 10. We gain something, then we lose something. Well, it's always like that. I mean, let me take a look. Oh my God, why's my phone? The thing's so high. I don't know. Let me see what this new moon. Today's the 30th. Yeah, so we're moving into the moon in Aries. Now, the moon is the fastest moving body of all of the planets. Every 2.4 days, it changes signs. So this is the moon in Aries. And on that day, it is not void, of course. So that means that anything you've got in the works might tend to take off more likely. So if there's any manifestation, if there's any spells, if there's any, things that you want to do, you want to work on, now I think would be an auspicious time for you to do so, because the new moon arrives in Taurus, and that is on May 4th. All right. The full moon will occur, and I'm just going to give it to you because this could work all the way out to the new moon. To the full moon. The full moon's going to be, it'll be changing signs from Scorpio into Sagittarius, which is related to this Emperor because it's a fire element, the triplicity. Okay, so two aces always speak to some new kind of engagement or commitment and or partnership. Something new coming in, a new opportunity to forge ahead with something. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana. I have the Tower, the Hermit, the Moon, and the Emperor. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. I have the 3 of Wands right in the center, which is our focus, and then the Ace of Cups. You're going to have to go back and do something. I don't know what this is. The reason why I say that is because of the 2 horses facing that direction. See, he's leaping across that abyss or that divide, that gulf, that cliff, right? That canyon. And then there's the unicorn, and there's the owl. Unicorns are mythical beings. This can be about chasing something that ain't really real, that's illusory, and having the sense and the wisdom to recognize that with that owl. I don't know. And I don't have any repeater numbers except for the 2 aces. Now, sometimes the Ace of Cups is not just about a new love or a new proposal coming in. Sometimes the Ace of Cups can mean a new financial opportunity as well. Here with this Pentacles card. So let's read the meanings of the cards. I will show these to you again, so that you can take a look at it. Here it is. Success and prosperity are at hand. Quality time with your family will assure them of a secure future. Now pay attention. Whatever you begin or straighten out now will last for years. I don't know about that, because the Tower card says something changes. And typically it just represents something completely out of your control, unexpected, that happens, that tears down whatever it was that you thought you had built up. But when that happens, you get an opportunity to rebuild it. Bigger, better, new, brighter, shinier, whatever the case, more solid. 7 of Pentacles. This is, I think, some kind of something. Now, it says you will gain financially from your hard work. Okay? Even though we've lost 3 Pentacles, we got an opportunity to do something that was going to last us for a while. Okay, maybe the fact that maybe we had to work more hours. I don't know. Maybe we had to do some extra crap, jump through the hoops to kind of get that. But at the same time, in doing that, we lose 3 other Pentacles. The Pentacles are not just about finances. It's about the actual doing of something. You see what I'm saying? So it might be that if you had to do that, then you had to put aside 3 things that you could no longer do or expend any energy in, or determine what they're no longer of any value to me, right? Doesn't mean that you haven't succeeded, because sometimes a Tower card is not always something negative, even though the meaning in this deck says. So I'll look at that card for you. This is our Uranian energy. It says devastating events will soon turn your life upside down. But it also says that this is about someone who appears one way but hides a very different inner personality. It says that events are out of your control. Now, I don't see any court cards here. But what I do see is the Emperor. Okay? Maybe that's what the card's talking about. Don't know. And I see the Hermit. So the Hermit card here, and I'm going to be honest with you, remember when I laid these cards and I said, well, that makes sense. Because whatever this Tower card is, the Hermit comes right in behind it to give you just like a moment of peace and a moment of rest. Okay? The Hermit card says, because maybe that's what you're going to need. You know what I'm saying? Okay. The Hermit says, this card suggests that you need a time of peace and quiet to contemplate decisions. Do not make hasty choices, but ask advice of a knowledgeable person you trust. It says that if your health has been poor it points to a period of much needed rest and recuperation. This card is really about having patience when searching for the knowledge to make a correct decision, because we see that you're going to get an opportunity to do something. It's the Three of Wands. Maybe this is about a change in determination or change in focus. It's the start of something new, most definitely, because it's threes. The Three of Wands says, you are building a firm foundation, but more patience and planning are needed before all of the pieces are in place. This card is about the power of experience. Okay? And maybe you're going to have to experience this to move through the rest of this to create those new opportunities. The Six of Pentacles. Abundance and prosperity will enable you to help someone else in need. You will be able to repay debts. Maybe this was you've been busting your butt. Everything's coming together. Maybe you planned on taking a family vacation, whatever the case may be, and suddenly your damn car blew up. Right? And now you're going to have to, you just can't get it fixed. Maybe now you're going to have to go get another car. See what I mean? The Tower can be like that. Devastating events. Devastating doesn't always mean something tragic. It just means that whatever it was that you had your heart or your plan set on, that shit was blowed up. Okay? That's what it means. The Moon card. You must look beyond illusions and see the truth. You are entering a perceptive cycle that allows you to tune into spiritual vibrations. This is a good time to see behind people's masks, open up your psychic channels, and make the needed changes. Well, remember, we're talking about somebody who is one way, but their personality may be another. Let's keep that in mind. The Emperor card. Now, typically the Emperor will represent a father or father-like figure. Sometimes he can be a boss. Sometimes he can be like a mentor or an advisor. Good and powerful influences come into your life. Achievement and honor will come through the influence of a strong, supportive male. If the surrounding cards are positive, this is a good time for business affairs. If it is negative, it says take great care in what you do and what you say. The Emperor card is about being certain that all actions adhere to the letter of the law. Now, I don't really know what that means. I don't see any swords cards here. And typically when I see swords cards, there's might be a legal issue here. Now here, this Ace of Cups. And no matter what happens or how this may play out, ending in aces ain't bad. Okay? Not at all. Ace of Cups. A greater awareness of dream messages is possible at this time. Seek out earth energies in nature to bring healing and balance into your life. You will soon enter a new cycle of emotions. Possibly a love affair will present itself. It says, but this can also be a fertile time for creative growth. Whatever this is, out of it, through the power of experience, there's something else. You're going to see through the illusion of whatever, and you're going to be able to move through this. Ace of Pentacles. A new home, job, or relationship is near. You will receive unexpected help with a problem. This is a very positive card as it predicts success in a new enterprise. This is about improving your cash flow and finding opportunities to improve your life. Something changes. It is this card, the Tower. The Nine of Pentacles. This is what's over the whole reading. And the Nine of Pentacles says, Your financial situation is changing for the better. Stress is evaporating. Material well-being and safety build a strong security base. Most definitely for some of you, this is a financial issue. And it could very well be, as I was saying, that it could be something as simple as you had your plan set on doing something, and then your damn car just stopped working, right? Can't nobody fix it. And what it's going to cost to get it fixed, you could just get another car. Okay? Something of that nature. I don't see the Chariot card here. That would typically be like involving a vehicle of some sort. Maybe this could be, maybe you step wrong and you end up, twisting your ankle or your foot real bad. And you got to go rest now. Right? Maybe you've been doing too damn much. Maybe you've been chasing the good life too much. The illusion of it all. And then suddenly you realize your health is your wealth. Damn, I can't work. I'm jacked. One of those things. So what I'm going to do is look at, to me, the two most troublesome cards will be this Tower card and this Moon card. Although the Moon energy is never, to me, like a dark energy. It's just a mysterious energy. Things not yet revealed to us. Okay? You know what's kind of funny to me? All of these people are little people. Here we have gnomes. We have little bitty fairy kids. We have brownies. And then we have the domovoi. But they're all of small stature. I don't know if that means anything to you. But that just kind of leaped out at me. All right, let's look at this Tower card. Isn't that odd? This is going to sound crazy too. There are these shapes, these faces in the clouds in the Emperor card. I don't know if you can see them. These cards don't, but they're up here. 3 faces. And the first face drawn in this sequence, which is right there, looks like George Washington. And so the reason I got so quiet is because what keeps coming across is Mount Rushmore. Now, I don't know where Mount Rushmore is located or what that means for anybody. I want to say it's in Montana, Butte, Montana, or something like that. I can't remember. It's one of the national parks. And so maybe that might have something to do with it. I have no clue. I don't know what to tell you, but that's what comes across. All right, the Tower card. Jeez. Jack of Hearts. Oh, on a Tower card. 3 of Clubs, which is like another 3 of Wands. And then the 3 of Swords. Or the 3 of Spades. The 3 of Spades, the 3 of Spades. Let's look at this Moon card. Some kind of news or message. Okay. Ten of Spades. Well, there's the end of the illusion. But there's some news. There's news here. There's news here. Even though the cards aren't telling me that there's news here. There's news here. 7 of Diamonds. Now, I have always found it significant when the cards come out in multiples. So in effect, I've got 3 threes here. But just in this alone, there's 2 threes and there's 2 sevens. With the 2 aces. That the fact that the Jack has come out tells me that this is a person. It's also it's also some kind of situation. But there's a person either at the heart of this, or the message is about the person, or the message comes from the person. He typically represents an admirer, somebody younger than you. All right. Now, one second. Two threes, some kind of choice. Something happens. Something happens here. Okay, here we go. And I can't quite put my finger on what this is. Jack of Hearts, a warm-hearted friend. Someone who might have fair hair. Someone who might have water signs in their chart. But pages also, the jacks are in the playing cards are also like pages, so they bring news sometimes and messages. The 3 of Clubs says love and happiness, a successful marriage, a favorable long-term proposition, and we see it. But a second chance, particularly in an economical sense. We see it. Maybe this is somebody who comes in to help you when this devastating event occurs. But it is this 3 of Spades that says it's a break in a relationship. It sometimes indicates that a third person is breaking into a relationship somehow. Even though I don't have any court cards. Isn't that something? There's not a single court card in the actual spread. So if this is the familial card up here, if that's how we're going to interpret that, this could be somebody coming in to perhaps cause a bit of upset in the family unit, or that structure that's like a family, that maybe it's a business thing. I don't know. 10 of Spades, worry and bad news. With the 7 of Diamonds, it says there's an argument concerning finances. This is on the job, or on the job. An argument concerning finances or on the job. It is generally expected to resolve itself happily, but I don't know. Because the 7 of Spades says advice that is best not taken. There is some obstacle to success, and this indicates that obstacles may be coming from within you. That's why he has come out. Now this could be that somebody around you, this influential male, might be giving you some advice. Maybe you don't want to take that advice. Maybe what you should do is trust your own damn instincts. Take unto advisement what that person has to say. Because the meaning, again, how do you focus on this Emperor card? You focus on the Emperor card when you want to manifest something and to be certain that all actions adhere to the letter of the law. So there could be something wrong per se with whatever this thing is. I don't know. I'm going to pull Sabila's on these cards. Remember I said it's like maybe this is a financial loss of some kind, right? Maybe it's due to the fact that somebody else came in and threw their little ideas in, thought they were helping, and they messed everything up. I don't know. Either way, falling on that tower, I think you're going to get a chance to rebuild this. Remember I said if this is a financial loss, you're going to get an opportunity. You got to rest, and then you got to figure out what it is you're going to do. Then you got to get back to work. There's definitely some kind of argument here, and I'm going to tell you why, of finances. Because of this card, the Six of Pentacles. And let me explain to you why. Then I'm going to pull Sabila's on these three. So be ready to formulate your question, because after that, we're going to do that. You know, this could be that idea. Let me tell you, this is what just came to me. My guide said for somebody out there, this is a situation where you've been working really hard, you've been saving, you've got your plans, you've got your goal, and then you find out that either somebody that you're involved with or someone who's in a partnership kind of a situation with you may been gambling away all of your money, and you find out you don't got shit in the bank. Right? Or they charged up all of your credit cards. Right? And everything that you've worked for now has gone down the tube. Right? Now, I don't know if that's true or if that's not true, but that's what that just came to me out of the blue. Let me read you this about this Six of Pentacles, and I say it's an argument over finances. Listen, abundance and prosperity will help you will enable you to help someone else in need. Maybe that's what you did. Maybe you helped somebody, and then it turned out that they've been taking the money and doing something completely different than what they told you. It says you will be able to repay debts. Now, this card says, this is the Domovoy. He and his wife are known in Russian legends. They are strange-looking, shy creatures that take an active interest in the home that they inhabit. The Domovoy likes to live under the doorstep or the stove. This is the male Domovoy, while the wife prefers to dwell in the basement. These little beings are rarely seen or heard by humans. If the family lives in peace and harmony, the Domovoy and his wife do their best to help them. However, if the family is contentious, the couple adds to the misery. He is drawing pentacles on the floor of the house to protect the family and to try to manifest good things. The Consolante Sorpresa that fell out on the floor. Let's pull the rest of the cards. Okay, that's not exactly what I wanted, but I'll take it. I actually went out to catch some fish, and I caught 1,000 lira. Okay? Or I went out hunting for treasure. I was expecting to get 1,000,000 lira, but I only got 1,000. Finances. Alright, last two cards. The Militare, relationship with law enforcement. We're talking about some kind of legal issue here. Some kind of fight. The Prigione, somebody constrained. Either that or they're not willing to budge. Limitations. Well, maybe this is about somebody that you know. The Tower usually brings about that idea of structures that have been built up over time, long-standing structures. You know, you can look at a marriage like that. Suddenly collapsing out of the blue. You thought everything was damn good. Then finally somebody come home and they say, hey, I want to break up. Don't know. I want to formulate your question. Oh my God, I don't know if I'm having a hot flash or if it is actually hot in here. I don't know. That card, this is, I shuffled because I didn't want this card to come out, but it has arrived at the top again. It says take action. I don't know what this is about. Water signs. Take action. Take action. Now, that person reveals one way, that Uranian energy, somebody who's completely unpredictable. The time has come to take action. Your angels are waiting for you to take the next step so that they can assist you along the path to your dreams. Do away with procrastination and uncertainty, because in your heart you know what to do. Get going. Whether you are focused upon career, relationships, or some other topic, the fulfillment of your wishes isn't going to just fall into your lap. You must be actively focused on the pursuit of what you want. I think you've already done the work. For some reason, somebody let me know. Y'all can email me or y'all can hit me up through the support desk ticket. Or better yet, don't do that. Leave me a comment over on the website, because I really want to know if this Mount Rushmore thing has anything to do with this for somebody. Sometimes I get messages like this that don't have anything to do with the story, but the fact that Mount Rushmore has come up is important to somebody. I don't know why that is. So if that's true, come over to the comment section on my website. You don't have to be a member to leave a comment, and let me know. All right? It just kind of keeps sticking out for me. I don't know what that means. So that's what I have for you. I hope those messages helped. And until next time, namaste.